What is the personality type of Bill Gates? Is he an INTP? We've been talking a lot about personality types in our videos, and it's natural to listen to the traits of a particular personality and relate them to a person. You all know about Bill Gates, the billionaire man who invented Microsoft, the world's largest personal computer software company. Bill Gates is often referred to as an ENTJ, but in reality, he is an INTP Type A. Today, we're going to define the personality of one of the most inspiring leaders of the world, Bill Gates, and find out why he is not an ENTJ, but an INTP. So stay till the end to find out more. But before we dive into our topic, remember that we make these videos for free for your entertainment. And all we ask in return is that you click the like button and subscribe with the notification bell on. Bill Gates. Bill Gates has a net worth of almost $121.2 billion. His success results from his creativity, intellect, and ability to stand out from the crowd. Bill not only founded Microsoft at a young age, but he also invested in several companies that turned out to be great. Along with being an innovative mind, Bill has also been a generous contributor to different welfare programs. He opened one of the biggest nonprofit charity organizations called the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Gates built a beautiful home, had a successful 27-year marriage until it ended in 2021, led the world in a unique direction, and ensured everyone remembers him for his creation. So now that you have some idea who Gates is, let's unfold his personality and see what type of a person he really is. INTP personality type. According to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Test, Bill Gates is an INTP. INTP personality stands for introverted, intuitive, thinking, and perceiving. INTPs are quiet introverts who like to observe their surroundings and derive analytical conclusions from what they see and observe. They have a very rich inner world, and they spend a lot of time thinking about how they could solve the issues the people in the world are facing. INTPs are practical thinkers and like to use logic and rationality to support any stance. They are not affected by emotions and don't let feelings cloud their judgment. They focus on the available objective information instead of subjective one, have flexible personalities, and like to focus their energy and time on the bigger picture instead of the teeny-tiny details. Bill Gates is an introvert. Coming back to Bill Gates, he's an introvert who likes to spend time alone and needs space to regain his energy. When Gates was a child, he spent most of his time in his room reading and pondering about different things. He was so indulged in thinking that he would miss spending time with the people he loved. It was his mother who dragged him from his isolation. Otherwise, he would have spent his entire childhood in his bedroom. Bill revealed this habit in the documentary Inside Bill's Brain: Decoding Bill Gates. Bill has also admitted on several occasions that he is an introvert. Along with his loaded weekdays, he takes time alone to recharge himself, and he calls this time he takes off as Think Weeks. During his Think Weeks, Bill Gates goes to his isolated cabin so he could spend most of his time reading and organizing information and tasks that he thinks are important. Many people say that Bill Gates is an extrovert. How can he manage a Fortune 500 company if he doesn't know how to build connections and talk to others? But in reality, Bill is an introvert like most INTPs that has mastered social skills from his mother. Mary Gates emphasized the importance of relationships and community to him from a very young age. Young Gates learned a lot from his mother about taking advantage of strategic socialization and using extroversion and judging traits to grow and connect with others. So we can say Gates has the introvert factor of the INTP personality, but he also knows when to bring the extrovert in him out. Intuitive. INTPs are intuitive. They focus on solving problems and making the world a better place. INTPs believe that there is always a way out of difficulty, and they explore it and find it. Bill Gates is also one of those who believes there's a solution for every problem out there, even if someone has not found it yet. He once said, "I believe that if you show people the problems and you show them the solutions, they will be moved to act." Gates succeeded greatly in his business and philanthropic endeavors because he looked for solutions that were not even there. One of the goals of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was to develop a clean plumbing system that could operate without water, electricity, or a sewer system. With this invention, the number of adults and children dying from dysentery and other waterborne illnesses would decrease, which would result in saving countless lives. When Gates took on the challenge of developing such a system, he identified that it could not be done using traditional ways. People always told him what impossible thing he was working on and that he should quit. But Bill did the opposite, asking inventors to step up and reinvent the toilet. He didn't let the limitations become a hurdle in his humanitarian goal, which makes us believe that he is intuitive. Many countries in the world have waterless toilets, leaving drinking water clean from waste. Now, because Bill Gates sees through the issue, there are chances of developing something that never existed before because Bill Gates knows how to make the impossible possible and contribute to the comfort of people. Thinking. Gates is a thinking person. During an Inside Bill's Brain interview, Gates said, "It's not my goal to be inspiring." When asked what his goal is, he replied, "Optimization." It is not hard to believe that Bill Gates has a thinking personality because he often refers to his brain as a machine and shows some prominent thinking traits. INTPs are said to be analytical and apply logic and reasons to everything. Bill described himself as competitive to a point that it becomes his obsession, and he wants nothing more than just to compete and come to the top. Research shows that thinking personalities are not only analytical, but they love competition and they live to compete and win. Thinking and solving problems is Bill's superpower. When asked about his greatest fear, he said, "For my brain to stop working." This shows how much intelligence matters to Bill because he uses it to process and solve problems efficiently and accurately, giving him an edge. To lose his competitive advantage is a fear for him because if his mind cannot work the way he wants it to work, he will not feel useful and his life will lose meaning. His ex-wife called his brain the chaos that never rests. Bill is so sharp that he easily connects words and ideas during his public lectures and addresses. In 2015, he gave a TED Talk on the next outbreak. He was targeted for having something to do with COVID because he predicted a pandemic like it is in his address. In reality, it was his great skills and intelligence that helped him seek out some guesses from the future that turned true. Are you also a thinking personality like Gates? What is your greatest fear? Assertive. One of the most striking traits of Bill's personality is his assertiveness. Leadership and the feeling of being in charge and on top comes naturally to him. He knows he is a born head. Even though this is against his core introvert personality, his assertiveness and the confidence he has in himself and his ideas balance it out. Unlike many negative logicians, Bill is very optimistic. He has full trust in his beliefs and he knows he has the ability to handle any difficulty or problem life throws in his direction. Bill is very confident and he knows how to make people follow him and contribute to the good causes he's working on. People often get inspired by him because he emphasizes very much on his ideas and creativity, and he knows how to take people forward with him. Are you assertive or not? If you are, what are your assertive traits? At the very core, Bill Gates is a logician who loves to work and thrive on complex things. He spends hours researching and he separates himself from the rest of the world to peacefully align with his values. Bill is a very good leader and he has a unique vision. He not only comes up with great ideas, but he conveys them to people easily and understandably, inspiring them to do something different and good. His thinking ability is very much developed, but he is sometimes indecisive. He has a very strategic mindset and knows how to move towards solutions and find ways to make the world a better place. During his career at Microsoft, he held the positions of chairman, CEO, and chief software architect. He was also the largest individual shareholder until May 2014. In 1975, Gates and Paul Allen launched Microsoft, which became the world's largest PC software company. Now Bill is working on many new ideas and taking the initiative to make the world a better place. Bill is an INTP because he has all the required skills of this personality. He is more into creative solutions than planning and living day-to-day life. His brain is always brimming with new ideas and thoughts. He's not much of a feeler, but deep down he feels things and is sensitive in many matters. Bill perfectly combines introversion, analytical skills, leadership qualities, and a vision for humanity. What do you guys think about Bill Gates? What is your personality type? Are you an INTP? Tell us in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get the latest notifications on our videos. You can continue watching our content by clicking on the video on the screen. You can also suggest to us new topics below. We'll see you guys in the next video.